Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Ivor Chester here, your balance coach, and slightly tongue-tied. Uh, Today, we're going to be talking about the something I came across in a study I was doing, and a book called "My Utmost for His Highest," and a phrase that Oswald Chambers used said, "A river touches places of which its source knows nothing of." Let me say it again. A river touches places of which its sources knows nothing of. Several years ago, I was driving through Colorado, and I actually came across the source of the Colorado River, which is a beautiful but huge river. And where it started was just, it looked like this field where water was bubbling up out of it. And there were a lot of fishermen fly casting and things like this in parts of it. It was very beautiful, but it was an unassuming beginning for such a huge river. The No one would suspect that it would make its trek for thousands of miles and touch the places where it that it had from where it began. My illustration there is, and you're probably well ahead of me, is that our behaviors resonate with people we'll never know. Our beliefs, our abilities, our hopes resonate. Yesterday I was at the hospital, and as I was holding the door for a person to come in because they were moving a little slower, I just held the door. It was just he and I. And as he came into into the elevator, he thanked me, and he goes, "Thank you for that random act of kindness." He's about my age. And I said, "That's what it's all about." One more story. Rock Hudson, the actor, on one of his very first acting gigs, was working with, I think her name was Jane Wyman. Anyway, and she was an experienced actress by then. And it was one of Rock's biggest breakthrough movies. And when it was all the filming was over, he approached her and said, "Look, thank you very much for being so kind to me during this, because I was very nervous about doing this." And she goes, "Well, somebody gave it to me, and now I'm giving it to you. Your job is to pass it on to other people." Those kind of social handles are the things that resonate beyond the initial plucking of the cord. We're required, if we really want to call ourselves members of the human race, we are required to resonate at a certain frequency with all people. Now, of course, you're your own thing. You're your own song, you're your own chord, that's fine. But remember, a chord is nothing more than several different notes that play in harmony with each other, and it makes beautiful music. How these chords progress makes a song, and this song touches people that the artists who write it never know. Be it if you're talking about the Beatles or Adele or Nirvana, these things resonate beyond, and they're shocked when they find out that this very, very intimate thing that was within them works with other people. But here's the catch. Like a river, it has to come out. That moment when I was driving by the headwaters of the Colorado, as I drove by it, and though I'd seen the Colorado way down in Texas, it's hard to imagine that it's the same thing, but it travels a great distance beyond what I'll ever know. We have to let these things out. We have to let these beliefs, these hopes, these dreams, this behavior, these social handles out. They have to be automatic. You have to walk around all the time with a belief that your arms are out, whether people can lock arms with you. Otherwise, you're going to be alone. And you will be living a self-fulfilling prophecy that, well, people are just jerks, or nobody likes me, or I've never been a real social kind of person. Okay. Okay. You're able to do better. Let the river flow. Let other people see. Now, in closing, I already know what some of y'all are saying. You're going, well, I'm going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt anyway. Okay? You're going to be probably more self-injurious to yourself than other people ever will. You have to let it out anyway. That's love. That's trust. That's belief. That's faith. Great inherent qualities of a giving individual that you really want to be deep down inside. I don't care what your age. To do the opposite of those, to be turned in, to be hopeless, to be a curmudgeon, to be unbelieving, faithless, those kind of qualities people don't seek to be. They react to be those qualities, but they don't sit in their homes when they're kids and go, gee, when I grow up, I want to be a jerk. When I grow up, I just want to be mean. They may want something as a negative response because of how they've been harmed. But the good natures within us, these social handles that resonate within us, pluck the belief within us to be hopeful, to be trusting, to be faithful, to be loving. And in so doing, help people beyond what we'll ever know. Is it your job to help people you'll never know? Well, what else is there? I'm Ivor Chester. You can pick me up at Twitter, Instagram, and of course at my Facebook page at The Had Enough Guy, and my personal page, Ivor Chester. Please share these. Let other people know. The messages need to go out. You can find them regularly on my Facebook pages and at my personal Ivor Chester page, and share them, please. If you know somebody that needs them, get them hooked up. And of course, you can leave a note at ivorchester.com and I'll get back with you. I really appreciate your time. I know you're busy. I hope to see you soon. Until then, God bless you.